Hello everybody, and thanks for checking out my review. Today I'll be going over the Casio G-Shock DW-5030C. This is from the Black Resist line. It's a 30th anniversary G-Shock, and the box has an outer sleeve with the stars around the box throughout. One thing, if you remember the 25th anniversary, it was pure white and black and basically some red mixed in there. This one they gave you kind of an off-white look. It's more of a classic design. They were trying to go back to something I guess was kind of sitting around for the last 30 years. I personally think it's a great idea what they did with this. It's a nice textured finish on the box, and of course it's got the sleeve. So pulling the sleeve off, the box is exactly the same. There's really no difference. And again, it's the DW-5030C 1JR. 3421 is the module, and opening it up, of course, have the watch, and in the packaging, one thing that the watch came with, of course, was some tags. So this is a tag that actually sits on the watch, shows you the Resist black logo, nothing on the back of that, and you have the hang tag that came with it as well, shows you the 30th anniversary. Of course, the model number, and everything comes in yen because this was a Japanese import that I received from Seiya, Japan, and the features that the watch comes with, along with the module once again. So if you wanted to look up the features of the module, just go to Google, put in Casio module 3421, and it'll give you the full specs on the what the module does in English. And of course it comes in a PDF as well. And this is the paperwork that comes with it. It's all, of course, written in Japanese. Comes with the warranty, little care to guide. Not a lot going on there. It's a basic relief. Simple is good sometimes. So this is the watch itself. As you notice, the LCD is a little bit darker than normal LCDs. It's not gold. It's kind of like again, a classic finish to it. It's got kind of a taupe finish on the lettering of the G-Shock and the protection on the top and bottom of the bezel. You have in red Project Team Tough. That was the original team that put together the G-Shock. And as you can see, if I bring it close enough and try to focus here, there's kind of a brick inlay within the window itself there, as you could see. And of course on the display you have the day of the week, the date, the time, and the seconds. And you have the little diamond there. That's for the electroluminescence. So what will happen is when that's indicated during an alarm or during the hourly chime, it'll sound off. As it's sounding off, you'll see the light blink as well. It's easy to turn off by just holding the button on the top right, and you'll see it disappear, or you can turn it back on. I prefer to keep it on. And going through the modes, you have your alarm that you can actually set by date, or you can, if you don't set a date, it'll just go off 8 o'clock in the morning every morning in this case, or whatever time you signify. You have your timer, which is a 24-hour countdown. And the nice thing is it does keep the time indicated throughout the modes. You have your 24-hour stopwatch. And that's it. This is a no-frills watch pretty much. If you want to light the light, you'll see pressing the bottom, it'll keep it lit for you. And going around the watch itself, it's a regular resin. It's not the rubber like the GW-5000. It's got a rose gold type keeper since 1983. To signify 3 stars for 30 years each decade. And the back has a nice black finish to it with the 30th anniversary logo. It's a really sharp watch. This is actually one of my favorites that come into the square line of the G-Shocks there. It's a no frills. It's nice and simple. It's good and thick. It's got a nice weight to it. And I like the fact that the keeper is metal because that adds to the weight. I personally just prefer a heavier watch, personally. And of course I have to give you the obligatory wrist shot. I have 7.5-inch wrists, so I tend to keep them on the looser side, but the keeper on this one, being that it's metal, seems to hold it pretty well. there you go on the wrist shot. Fits extremely well. And I'll give you the comparison, of course. I have one of the original classic 5600C. And the GW-5030. So holding them up together, they pretty much all hold the same size. And you can see on the display that I was telling you about. And it's interesting because all three have a different shade on the display. This is the original, and the numbering seems to be lifted a little bit. And the big differences between the time varieties that they have here is this one had notches all across, up and down on the straps from the original series. They took that off once they introduced the 5600E, and with the GW-5030, this is more of a rubber than a resin. It's nice and soft, so you're going to get a little bit more bounce there. And as far as the comparison of the back cases here, this has a nice round brushed finish to it on the 5600C. This one has kind of a polished finish, and they etched the lettering into this one. And of course you have the polished finish. This one does have the DLC coating on the rear case back of the GW-5030. So that's my review of the 5030. It's a really nice lineup that they're putting out there. I hope you enjoyed the review. And I forgot to show you on the buttons, it's also rose gold colored finish, so it's kind of like a copper tone for those that are wondering what rose gold is. It's kind of a pink gold, they used to call it, but this has a little bit more of a coppery finish to it. The only thing that they didn't finish was the screws on the side, but other than that, watch is great. So thanks again for watching my review. As always, feel free to subscribe to me on Twitter at DougFNJ. Please feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. I want to thank you very much, as always, for all the support. You guys are fantastic. I love the feedback, and I'm glad to be getting back into this. Life has been a little busy, but you should see a few more coming your way. Thanks again, and have a great day.